Hello, Molweni. That means hello to all of you. Omolo to you. Thank you for downloading these flashcards. A lot of people have been asking me to create resources, and I'm really thinking about teaching you Xhosa from a beginner student point of view. So I thought, well, a lot of us love animals. I know I do. I know I've met people who don't, but I love animals. And I decided to teach you some animals in isiXhosa, make flashcards that you can download. So in your email, you should have received a PDF file along with this video, because I couldn't just give you flashcards and say go be great, because you're not going to know how to pronounce it. And I want you to know also that this is not going to be a long video. This is really just teaching you how to say the words. I'm not going to give you too much here for a number of reasons. A, time, and B, I am creating a course. So if you want to know, do enroll in my beginner course. I'll be sending out emails letting you know when it is time to enroll. And number two, I am creating a Patreon account. And this is where you'll be able to come in and join me when I do lives. You'll have access to more content at a subscription basis. So I'm really excited that that is coming up as well. Okay, let me teach you how to say these animals in isiXhosa. We're going to start with farm animals. I need water. The first one is a horse, ihashe. And I love this one. It's easy. There's no click. It's that sound. H is in isiXhosa. So ihashe. And for sheep, we say igusha. Now, what I didn't do is give you the plural forms of these, because I want you to practice this first. And like I said, join the course, don't join the Patreon, wherever, because that's where I'll be hanging out a lot and teaching you more. So, ihashe, igusha. Then for a goat, we say ibhokwe. Fun fact, a lot of our cultural practices require us to slaughter goats. So we do have quite a connection with them goats. And when we do ancestral stuff, we slaughter a goat most of the time. Or I can only speak of my family. Anyway, I'm blabbering. Ibhokwe. And that is that BH sound. When you see a letter followed by an H, you want to sound it out from your throat, kind of like a lot of people say I have a deep voice. I think it's because I speak Xhosa. Ibhokwe. And then for donkey, you say idonki. Idonki. And for a pig, ihagu. Ihagu. For a cow, inkomo. That's that NK sound. Inkomo. For a duck, idada. Easy. Idada. Dada also means swim. Fun fact. Idada. For a chicken, inkukhu. Inkukhu. For a rabbit, umvundla. It's that MV. Umvundla. Now, the way you say that NDL sound, it's a ndl sound. Umvundla. And for a water buffalo, you say inyathi yamanzi. Inyathi yamanzi. Amanzi is water. Inyathi water. Inyathi yamanzi. I live in America. Ruining me. I don't know who else feels like this. Like, I can't even look at it. It's impuku. Impuku for a mouse. And a bee is inyosi. Also, just to throw it in there, my grandmother's side of the family is related to bees. So when I see bees, it's such a good omen for me. I feel like good things are happening. If I'm going through something shitty too, and I see a bee, I get the sense of calm, and I'm like, it's gonna be okay. My grandmother's family is here, and they are making sure I'm okay. So inyosi. And it's that NY sound, kind of like El Baño. Or my name, Kanyisa, Inyosi. And then for a dove, we say Iobe. My uncle once had a bunch of these. It's a really sad story, but Iobe. And for a butterfly, we say Ipabatane. Ipabatane. And those are your farm animals. I thought I would put this together at the same time and do farm animals and then a few wild animals. So let's get into that. The first one, ooh, we're all the way down there. Let me go fix that for you real quick. Bear with me. I'm trying out a new tech stuff, so making sure that it works. That's perfect. Let's go look at it now. Zebra is ikwahashe. I know, pray. It's that Q sound. Really just roof of your mouth and you pull. But here is you're saying it with that W. Ikwahashe. And then for a cheetah we say ingwenkala. Ingwenkala. That's actually really easy. It's just like training your brain how to say this together. When I was younger and we were learning new words and I was in grade 1, we would just like sound it out. If I was writing ikwahashe when I was in grade 1, which was called standard 1 because I'm old, standard A because I'm old, we would say wa and we'll be all sitting outside and doing this. I'm from the village. From the village. Okay. And then for a cheetah, ingwenkala. Now I want you to try and do the same thing. Think of it as you are in grade 1, you are learning a new language and you are practicing and you are sounding it out. Print these, laminate them, cut them up. And if you're somebody who's like really wanting to learn, sound out the words as you are writing them out. Okay? And then next we have ingonyama. Ingonyama. For a chimpanzee, we say ichimbazi. A lot of the times you'll see in Xhosa that when we don't really have a word for it, we'll just either take the... So here's the thing where I'm kind of stuck. Do they steal it from us or do we take the English word and say, actually, this is how it's going to sound like in Xhosa? I don't know. But ichimbazi. A gazelle is ibadi. There's a beautiful song in my grandmother's church about this. Ibadi. And then for a female lioness, we say ingonyamakazi. Ingonyamakazi. A lot of the times when we feminize things in isiXhosa, we add that K-A-Z-I at the end. Kazi. So if, for example, a man is indoda, right? But we can also say indodakazi, and there's also context in how you would use that. Again, I'm not going to teach you now because I want you to get into all my other stuff as well if you're really interested. So ibadi ingonyamakazi. And then we have indlovu. Indlovu. And then we have indlulamti for a giraffe. Now, I love this because umti is tree. And indlula, to dlula means to pass. So it's literally using the image of a giraffe and it's indlulamti. It's like it's so tall it passes a tree. So we're going to call it indlulamti. And then next we have inkamela for a camel. Inkamela. And then for crocodile, it's ingwenya. For a long time, when I hear that, ingwenya, there's so much power in that word. I really wish you could learn so you can feel into these words as you are saying them as well. And then we have imvubu. Now, that is that MV sound, and it's mv. It's easy. Mv. Imvubu. For a rhino, we say umkhombe. Now, I think it's taken from the horn of the rhinoceros because to komba is to point. So umkhombe. For an ostrich, we say inqiba, and it's that NC click, inqiba. And then for a pelican, we say imvubelo, imvubelo. Now, again, thank you for downloading this. I want to remind you the best way to learn and as you practice to cut them up, laminate them, or laminate, cut them up, however you want to do it, or just cut them out really, but make sure you print them. That's why I've added the PDF file. I really think that when we're learning a language and we practice saying words, even if it's just words for now before we get into the sentences, and that's why the beginner course is really just conversational Xhosa, because I don't want to overwhelm you, and I want you, as you're growing and learning the language, you already know and have a familiarity in terms of listening to it and hearing the tones and the sounds. They won't be so strange to you. So thank you so much for downloading these. Hopefully I'll be seeing you in my course or in my Patreon family. Thank you. Bye.